We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Kansas City Royals and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Tanner Roark gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Tanner Roark a lot of times gets lost in the shuffle. Really good sinking fastball. Former reliever that worked his way into the starting rotation. 93 to 95 miles an hour with sink. Power slider. Good changeup. I'd like to see him use the changeup a little bit more. Quality three-pitch mix. A pitcher and not a thrower.
At the plate, Johnny Damon. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters meeting, because they have not been swinging the bats well. They only scored 1 run in the loss yesterday, and somewhere along the line, this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete.
Now the 2-0 home. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first down.
Batting second, the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. His career line against Roark up until this point. He's got a 3-for-5 line. First pitch coming. Here it is. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Alomar ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 5, George Brett.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Now the 3-0 offering.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Number 12, Jorge.
In is Jorge Soler. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. First pitch of the at-bat. Brett, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that 2-seam fast.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Royals leave 1, and now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Brad Keller will be the starter for the Royals in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
So stepping in, Omar Vizquel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Omar Vizquel.
The pitch. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team needs to keep their focus. Short road trips have a tendency to sneak up on you. Next thing you know, you drop 2 or 3 games and then you're back in your home ballpark. They have to find a way to go out there and execute all facets of the game and squeak a few of these wins out.
And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Stepping in now, Roberto Alomar, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now the 1-0. And this is on the ground for Merrifield at second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting third, the third baseman, Paul Molitor.
Next to bat for Toronto, Paul Molitor. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot too. Leadoff man at third with 1 down. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Now the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
A man at third with 1 away. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Into the box now, Joe Carter, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Carter, the former San Francisco Giant, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Men on third with 2 down. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. This is foul right side.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
The 2-2.
We got 3 balls and 2
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Payoff pitch. Hard hit at third. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Stepping in for the Jays, John Olerud. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set, and the pitch.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
2 out with the man at first. And he fouls this one off. And he rolls over on that one. Foul. It's still 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 man left on. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Royals nothing. Second inning set to go, and striding forward the designated hitter, Hunter Dozier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. In time.
Batting 5th, the catcher, number 13. Salvador Perez.
And up steps Salvador Perez. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. And that misses ball 1. Perez playing here in his age 29 season. He's a 9-year major league vet. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And with it, the Royals are back to even at 1 apiece.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
At the plate now, Ryan O'Hearn, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Called strike 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Here's the left fielder, Alec Gordon. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
That's a ball.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
2-0 count. The pitch. Right side, but it's well foul.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Yep, that ball went out.
3-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, Gordon on his way to second now. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. At the plate, Adalberto Mondesi, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
Pitch popped up. McGuire waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Royals get one on this swing by Perez. We'll go to the bottom of the second, all even at 1 apiece. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in is the DH, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
First pitch coming, here it is. In there, 0-1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Hard hit ball to second. And that's the first out.
Batting center, the center fielder, Hernandez.
So one away here with the bases empty. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope, outside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And that misses 2-2.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
The 2-2. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Strike taken up in the zone. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Now the pitch. And this one misses as well, and that pushes it to 3-1. Three balls and a strike to count to Randall Grichuk. Ani bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 10.
Now batting, Reese McGuire, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First delivery to him on the way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Hit back up the middle. Mondesi picks it up, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him, as that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check through 2. We're tied 1 apiece. So next to the plate for the Royals, Johnny Damon. He flied out leading off the ball game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Line towards center field. Hernandez is there, and he has it for the first out. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. With Merrifield next to bat. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 1-0 home is a ball below the zone.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Hey. 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
And a dive, but he's back in there.
Ball 3.
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. Here comes the first pitch.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
0-1. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Lifted down the line in left, and that's going to land foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Dozier, 28 years old. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's set. The 2-2. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Pops this one up. He's set. The payoff pitch. Just hung in there on that one. Hit the other way out toward right field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Royals strand a pair. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Omar Vizquel. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Digging in, Roberto Alomar. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Chopper to short. Barehanded at his knees. What a play.
Now batting, the third baseman, Paul Molitor.
Digging in, Paul Molitor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Now here it comes.
Ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Pops this one up. Merrifield has a play, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We've played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Natty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
No, that's down.
The 1-0 home.
Nope, that's down.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. And now a pitch on the way. Count remains 2-2. Now the pitch.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in now for Kansas City, Ryan O'Hearn looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. 2-1 to the Royals' first baseman.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch.
Nope,
fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Up next to the Royals, the left fielder, Alec Gordon.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the veteran left-handed hitting outfielder Alec Gordon. From the stretch, turned on down the line, And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box, Adalberto Mondesi, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team to lead.
1-2, the count of the Royals shortstop. The 1-2 gets him looking, strike three.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a two-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So now to the plate, Johnny Damon, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Just off the inside corner, taken for a ball.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And he takes ball four. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with two away.
And things are not looking good here in the fourth inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Stepping up now, Whit Merrifield. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan, but when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to the plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
To the plate now, George Brett, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. Couple of walks for him thus far. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball well outside.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Royals 3 and the Blue Jays 1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Joe Carter, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Here now the 2-2.
Count full.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Soler is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 9, John Olerud.
Standing in, John Olerud. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Vladimir.
Striding forward now is the DH, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. One and one.
1-1.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. A bouncer up the middle. Mondesi brings it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. They still trail it here 3-1. now ready to go in the top of the fifth.
Leading up for
Coming
Kansas City,
forward, the veteran
the right
outfielder,
fielder,
Jorge
number 12.
Soler.
Jorge Soler.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there, strike one.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the fifth. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Hunter Dozier digging in now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 delivery.
2 balls, no strikes.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Here it comes, the 3-0 is in there for strike one.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Thomas Pannone comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Down the left field line and deep. And no one will get this one.
Three runs, 7 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Standing in now, Ryan O'Hearn. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Two balls and a strike now.
Two-one pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. With two strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Waiting his turn on deck is Alec Gordon. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Now at the plate, Alec Gordon. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
From the stretch. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
He came into a mess out of the bullpen, and it hasn't gotten any better. This is not a comfortable place to be. Not even close.
Fouled away. On the ground to short. This could be 2. Vizquel picks it up. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Rendell Grichuk. First offering on its way. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Hit sharply on the ground. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Number 10.
Stepping up to the plate, Reese McGuire. From the stretch. McGuire is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
Nobody out, runner on first. Sliced hard down the left field line, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
He's set. Here it comes. The 0-1 delivery. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Merrifield picks it up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Digging in the switch hitter, Roberto Alomar, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air down the right field line. After it is Soler. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as that ties our ball game at 3-3.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the Hall of Famer Paul Molitor. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. 2 balls and no strikes. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
That's in there. 3-1. Hit on the ground to third. Brett has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 5 innings complete, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Stepping into the box, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Stepping in now, Johnny Damon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0 home. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Fouled off. No one out with a runner at second. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Number 50, second baseman.
And that's an ideal start to the inning right here. The leadoff man strokes a double and the next guy comes up and swaps places with him, chasing his partner home. Could be a big inning.
At the plate, Whit Merrifield, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A couple of RBIs for him already and a chance for more here. The 1-0 hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
A runner at second, nobody out. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Drilled on the ground to short. And there's one away.
The third baseman, number 5, George Brett.
Striding into the box, George Brett. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Long throw to the plate, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
At the plate now, Jorge Soler. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely. That's by him for strike 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Outside, 2-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Still only one out in the inning. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And it's 1-2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Throw over to first, and he's back in standing. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Salvador Perez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First offering on its way.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home.
That pitch is up.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 2-1. Taken, strike 2.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Swung on and belted to left by Perez. This one's deep, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second of the game, as they open it up to 8-3.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
A.J. Cole, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 36, A.J. Cole.
Into the box,
Now batting,
Ryan O'Hearn.
number 66.
As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Through 5.5, it's the Royals 8, the Blue Jays 3. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and up next, former World Series hero Joe Carter.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
The first baseman, number 9, John Olerud.
Now at the plate, John Olerud. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. Going after it is Gordon. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And that one is gone! A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, as it is now an 8-4 ball game.
Well, 1 home run is not going to race the big inning they just gave up, but it will stop the bleeding a little bit and make them feel a little bit better about themselves. We'll see if they can build on that here.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Jays answer right back with this solo home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's the Royals 8, the Jays 4. Digging in once again, Alex Gordon. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Number 4, Alec Gordon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now the 0-1. Check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball 1. 1-1. Misses. Ball 2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. This is pulled into right, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean.
Now
3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
In now, Adalberto Mondesi, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
2 balls, no strike.
Three and 0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
He waits. Now the pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Payoff pitch one more time. Grounded to short. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Johnny Damon.
So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Johnny Damon. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The count now at 2-1. None out, runners at first and second. 2-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
The 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting, second baseman.
1 man gone now for KC in the 7th. And Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate. He's set, and the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
He loses him on ball 4.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
At the plate, George Brett singled home a run in his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball one. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Bases are loaded here, one man out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. The 3-1. Oh, and it misses. Ball four, and that will force home a run.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
Wilmer Font is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Jorge Soler. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Font features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Bases are loaded with only one out. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
The 0-2 pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Into the box now, Hunter Dozier. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. The 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for KC. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Royals 9, the Jays 4. Jesse Hahn gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 32, Jesse Hahn.
Stepping into the box, Rendell Gritcha. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 home.
That's in. Ball 2.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Smoke toward the hole, right to him. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Now batting, number 10.
Standing in, Reese McGuire. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's low.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1 pitch.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 13. Shortstop.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Omar Vizquel. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
Runners on first with 1 down. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Swing, and he pops him up. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Throw won't get him. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, Dan, I would imagine guys like this frustrated the heck out of you.
Well, they do. You know, you make quality pitches, they fight, they scratch, and then that one pitch that you leave up in the zone, they're able to take advantage of it and drive it for a base hit.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Roberto Alomar is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Now the 0-1. Got him swinging in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So now to the plate, Paul Molitor out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it a 9-6 contest now.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
To the plate now, Joe Carter. And this one's in the dirt, and no advance. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. Taken on the inside corner for strike one.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball two. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Hahn sets. Here's the delivery. And that misses. Ball four. So it's first and second now with two out.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Greg Holland trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Greg Holland.
John Olerud will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball two.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1. This is line to left, and Gordon will make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 8th inning coming up. The Royals are on top 9-6. Salvador Perez will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
High pop up. Olerud just to the right of the mound. 1 out.
Now batting, number 56.
Now in the box, Ryan O'Hearn. No hits to this point. First offering on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. One out, nobody on. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Coming to the plate now, Alec Gordon. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. You kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two out, nobody on. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Royals. They won't add to their 9-6 lead. Scott Barlow will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Scott Barlow.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And the pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-2 pitch. Full count still. The next 3-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. See you later. A solo shot here to left. His 2nd home run of the game, as this lead has been sliced down to 2.
As we take a look at the pitch location here, you can see that the pitch wasn't even in the strike zone, but clearly that didn't matter.
At the plate now, Oscar Hernandez. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Base is empty here with nobody out. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Here's Randall Grichuk as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A full count, 3-2 to Randall Grichuk.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Now batting, number 10.
Digging in to try it again, Reese McGuire. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
The 1-1.
That's a ball.
Those are just 2 great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down the way, both of them. Just off the plate. Couldn't get the batter to fish.
Fouled away. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Trevor Rosenthal enters the game in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3.
Rosenthal.
Stepping in now, Omar Vizquel, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And that's waved at and missed. 1-1. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
A runner on first with 2 away. Left side, but well foul. The 2-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Gordon on the move. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And the runner from first comes around to score.
Remind me to stop making predictions. This thing looked out of hand, but I should have known better to think that this thing wasn't going to get any closer. With these two offenses, it's going to be back and forth till the final out.
Ready for another shot now, Roberto Alomar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 9-9 ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
In now, Paul Molitor, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0. Rosenthal, originally from the state of Missouri. He was a 21st round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The set and the 1-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Line drive base hit. Alomar heads for the plate. And the runner from second is in to score.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Kevin McCarthy will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Kevin McCarthy.
At the plate, Joe Carter, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. It's a 2-run homer for Joe Carter, number 398 now of his career, as they jump ahead by 3. So now to the plate, John Olerud. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Chopped to third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 2 out, nobody on.
tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Now here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. But they manage to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. We've played 8 full. Toronto leads this one 12-9. Tom Hinkie takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Digging in and looking for more, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
The 1-2 pitch. Popped him up. Vizquel over to his right. Makes the play, 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Johnny Damon. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now a swing, and he popped him up. Straight up, as this is right around home plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. At the plate, Whit Merrifield. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
12-9, the final in this one. The Blue Jays used a huge 8th inning to help secure the win. Wilmer Font gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Tom Hinkie wraps it up for the save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.